festive season in full swing. There are a lot of young people going out there joining the celebration. Some are visiting their parents, others are taking family time and enjoying some quality time with their friends. But one key question we should be asking is that during this festive season, how can we ensure young people's development? Because as they go out, they celebrate, they have fun, we also need to make sure that they are safe and sound and they are protected. So on this special edition of Gems of Our Time, we are discussing how can we take advantage of festive season such as this particular one, the death and resurrection of Christ, to promote young people's development. And this is what we are going to be focusing on. Your host is Richard Mawotojikumu. We'll be right back. So, Esenam, Amuzu, and Mavis, I'm sitting in today to host and bring to you Gems of Our Time today. So, we will be covering a range of topics, like I mentioned, the issue of the festive season. How do we protect young people? You can join us on our various social media platforms. I want to hear from you. Send us your contributions and what you think about the festive season and how we can promote young people's development. On Facebook, you can send us your message on Curious Minds-Ghana. On Twitter, you can send us your message at CM Ghana, also on Instagram at CM Ghana. I want to hear from you about what you think about the festive season and how young people can take advantage for their development. So also, we don't want to leave you out of our discussion. So yes, in the course of the program, we will open the phone lines for you to send us your wonderful contributions and comment. Also on our various social media platform, on Facebook, you can reach us on Curious Minds-Ghana, on Twitter at CM Ghana, also on Instagram at CM Ghana. And the text line you can send us that wonderful contribution on, because I want to hear from you, is 020-20-66-66-6. 020-20-66-66-6. In the course of the program, I want to hear from you. How do we think we can take advantage of the festive season to promote young people's development? Erica is joining us with our WhatsApp on social media, which brings us some of the various topical issues that made headlines on our various social media platforms in the course of the week. So, Erica.
Hi.
What's up on social media?
A whole lot of things happened within the week. The first one, as you know, the president Nana Akufo-Addo celebrated his 74th birthday.
Oh yes, on this occasion we extend a belated happy birthday wishes.
Of course, we do that. And on that particular day, he renamed the Flagship House to Jubilee House, and a lot of Ghanaians took to social media, saying their minds, their views about it, because they didn't see any reason why Flagship House should be renamed to Jubilee House. So, talking about some of the tweets people just took to social media to do, there's one from Christian Afam, and he says that changing name does not resolve graduate unemployment issues in our country. Instead of tackling better issues, you are debating on whether the presidential house has to be changed or not, and it might be changed when we have a new administration. That's from Christian. And there's another one also coming from Kofi Holison, and he says, hey, Ghana NDC Flagship House, NPP Jubilee House, everything is now politics. So now every citizen has to change his own name according to the party in government.
And maybe on my birthday I'll have to just change a whole street in my house. Just name it after.
Right? But that's really sad. But I want to really talk a little bit about this change of name, because it looks as if some people are not really getting the right information. So after the construction of the $135 million edifice financed by the Indian government in 2009, which is the Flagship House, now the Jubilee House. It was named Jubilee House when Ghana celebrated 50 years after independence. But the NDC then changed the name to Flagship House. So that was it. But just Tuesday, when the president renamed it, in a statement issued by him, he said that the name of the seat of government had never been Flagship House, because there is no record evidencing the rename as Flagship House by the former president, the late former president John Atta. So he said the Flagship House is a separate property located on the premises of the Jubilee House, and shall be preserved and commemorated as the last residence of the first president of Ghana.
A lot of information coming in there on the Jubilee House, Flagship House, but
you know, right?
We will express our opinions and we'll move on to other matters. Definitely, this made headlines.
Also, during the week, NDC's Deputy General Secretary Kopu Anido was started treason over comments suggesting that the certain president Nana Akufo-Addo will be overthrown, just like his dad several years ago. And
I refuse to even comment on this social media issue because you never know.
He was taken by the CID to the police headquarters, and they had a lot of Ghanaians there, protesting against it, that he has to be released because he just spoke his mind. There is freedom of speech and a whole lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, we are just happy that.
But
young
he has
people
been granted bail, though.
Okay,
let me say he has been granted bail, but he's not totally faithful with the CID. Also, we had Good Friday, and we know we are in the festive season, the Easter season, and a whole lot of people traveling and having fun and a whole lot of things. People on social media sharing their bankus and jollofs and their outings and their parties. Well, that's all for social media. But I want to say Happy Easter to everyone out there. Happy
Easter to everyone, including you doing the listening.
Yes.
Thank you, Erica, for bringing us what's up
You're
on
welcome.
social media. Said, Curious Minds, we continue with our engagement even at a community level. In schools, we educate young people, so it's very important. But quickly, since I would want you to speak to fathers out there, to parents out there. What would be your advice for them to their young ones? Unfortunately, we lost Amwa on the line there, but thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. We still want to hear from you out there. How do we protect our young people during this festive season? How do we make sure that as they go out and celebrate, they are not hurt in any way, and they do that responsibly? You can join us on our telephone lines on 0302 767226. 0302 767226. Let us hear from you how you think young people can protect themselves during this festive season. Let me come back to Mavis and Eric also. I mean, we've heard from Mr. Amwa. Clearly, like young people of our generation, we are fortunate. We have access to information. We are able to talk about some of these things on air. Because like he's saying, in his time when he was growing up, who are you as a young person to open up your mouth and talk about sex or even talk about, drug issues? So what do you think has changed in our time?
But time has changed, so things have also changed. So now things have changed and we can talk about it if previously we couldn't talk about it. So he has heard it, and he was talking about the fact that not all people are listening. But he has heard, and then he can also go out there and then preach to other people. That is how the work is being done. Everybody has to be involved. It's a collective responsibility. So there is the need for young people to get informed. If they are informed, even when they go out, they'll make decisions that are right and will not go astray, doing what will bring trouble and then even to the community.
Thank you very much, Samikwe, for giving us those wonderful insights on our topic today. Quickly, let me come back to my studio audience, and we have heard a lot from our callers, and some suggesting that we should go back to the old system of segregating boys and girls in terms of our school system, even in communities. Some other callers have expressed their candid opinion that we are actually providing the right information to young people out there, and the ways that we do more. Finally, in our wrap-up statement, some of you have expressed that by Monday you also be going out, joining family and friends. And unfortunately, we have already heard of some casualties when it comes to young people losing their lives. What will be our advice for young people out there? We need them alive. We need them to achieve SDGs Agenda 2030. We need some of them to be presidents, nurses, doctors, teachers. How do they stay alive and keep protected?
So Edmond, Richard, you find out that most young people, especially the male ones, they go for cars and all that. They don't know how to drive well, but because they are having fun and then their dads or their parents are having their cars or friends are having it, they just go and then drive recklessly on the roads, and then people are losing their lives. They are causing all sort of trouble. So please, young people out there, especially the males, let's be careful. If you don't know how to drive, don't try it. Don't say it's Mr. Swam driving.
So for maybe if your driving license has not been acquired, do not move a vehicle.
Acquired with the right move. Well, I want to say that we can't prevent young people from going out, but what I would say is that they should take care of themselves. They should be careful of what they take. I know FDA has banned advertisements of alcoholic beverages on the media, just which is possible after 8 p.m. But I think more should be done to prevent the youth. Even though they write there, if you're not 18 years, you're not supposed to take it. But you know, people go against that. They just go there because they have the money and they are just giving the alcoholic beverage. So let's just take care when we go outside.
Exactly. And I'll give Edmond the last bite, and then maybe Ernest.
Well, for young people, this is not their last festive occasion in this world.
Yeah.
So they should take care of themselves and live well, and there will be other years for them to celebrate.
Exactly. There will be other years for them to celebrate. Unfortunately, I cannot continue with anyone
But I
because
like to conclude that they can chill, but they shouldn't freeze.
Okay, so he finally took the last words. Young people, you can chill, but do not freeze. This is where we'll draw the curtains on today's edition of Gems of Our Time on Unique 95.7 FM. We have been looking at how young people can be protected during this festive season. We need you alive, we need you to stay safe, and we need you for the development of this country. You can continue to join us on our various social media platforms on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Let the contributions keep coming and let's continue to engage. For young people, stay safe, protect yourself. I've been your host, Richard Mauto Jikuno. Our producer has been Kingsley Obencha. Our production assistant is Edmond Agbeve. And our studio panelists, from Mavis to Erica to Ernest to everyone here. Thank you so much for joining. And to same time next week, we say be safe, keep yourself protected. We need you alive.